been a long time since we've made a video, but the store's coming together and we haven't done really any unboxing of our inventory for you guys, so I thought it would be fun to unbox some of the candy we just had show up. This is the last of our candy section as far as I know that we were waiting on, so it's going to be exciting to show you what we got. We ordered these from Boston America Corp through a supplier, and I think there's probably like 6 boxes in here. So let's take a look at what we got. While I'm opening this box, check out our arcade wall. It's coming together. It's not on right now, but all of our machines are stocked and ready to go. And at this point, we are just waiting on our business license to be able to actually open the doors. So that should be here soon.
Ooh!
So I was pretty close. We got 7 boxes going on here. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we got. We've got some Dungeons and Dragons cherry potion candy in tins.
So cool.
While we're doing this, I'll just go ahead and show you what these tins look like, because I think these are going to be a selling point on our candy wall. As you can see, we already have a pretty good variety going on already, but
all right.
We've already got a pretty good variety on our candy wall, but I think these are going to really tie everything together.
That is so neat.
They have a little cherry potion candies inside of them. Actual branded tins. These are amazing. We've been looking at these back when we thought this store was only going to be a toy store or a candy store.
Which was a way long time ago, because after that it was only going to be a toy store.
So yeah, that I'm really glad we didn't go with that, because candy actually ended up being one of the hardest things to source out of anything that we have had in here so far. Just because there's so many stipulations on suppliers working with you on it. So,
and this one's gonna be really cool.
Because
give you guys a look at this beforehand.
I just think this is gonna really tie everything together. We've got our Pac-Man arcade cabinet, and we've got our Pac-Man
so
arcade cabinet candies. And I just love that these are actual tins. Like, they're really good, like
solid
quality.
Yeah.
Really love it. Super cute. We got a really good variety too. Now, we've had a lot of kids here in town asking us to stock Five Nights at Freddy's related merchandise, and that's been a little bit harder to find, but I was really happy to see that they had a Five Nights at Freddy's tin. Michael's got a little cousin here in town that comes in and asks when we're going to stock Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and this is about as close as we've gotten so far, but it's on our list of things to find. So if you guys know of any Five Nights at Freddy's related merchandise and things you'd like to suggest, feel free to share in the comments. But we do have Five Nights at Freddy's pizza tins, and the candies inside of these ones are little orange pizza slices.
So cute.
Isn't it? I love it. I just love this selection. I just love these little like display boxes that they've got. Like, that's just gonna ignore the fact that you can see this, but that's just really gonna tie it all together.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Next up, these are not tins, so we'll go ahead and open these next. We've got some sensu beans from Dragon Ball Z.
I love this.
I have never seen Dragon Ball Z because there's too much to watch, and so I just never got into it. But we've got little tiny bags. Sensu beans. Are those not cool? I don't know what to expect from these because I don't know what they're supposed to look like.
Sensu beans are so cool.
But I really think little things like this, I mean, like I said, we have a great selection on our candy wall right now. We were able to get a pretty decent variety for the space. But I think these branded items are going to really tie everything together and just, like, really make it stand out. Nobody here in town offers these things. Nobody here in town offers such a wide selection of entertainment-related merchandise. So I think this is really going to stand out here in our little town. Next up, we've got some Zelda tins. And all of these are just so cool. I was really surprised to see people selling these on Amazon, because one of the stipulations to buying these from the supplier is that you cannot sell it online. It has to be in a storefront. These smell like mint, really strong. Anyways, I gotta clean up that display. And I thought that was really cool. Again, something I've never played, but, you know, it's cute. These guys, I think, are gonna steal the show, just because everybody knows what Mario is, and
they're not mints, they're sour candies.
Yeah. All of these, some of these are mints, but most of them are like just a flavored hard candy. We've got cherry and sour apple. There's 2 different flavors too in this one, but just wait until you actually see the tins, because they're just adorable. And stuff like this, I mean, these would make great stocking stuffers once Christmas rolls around. And last year, we were hearing from a lot of people in town that they were going to our claw machines in town to get stocking stuffers because they just couldn't find that kind of product anywhere else. So stuff like this, we're gonna make sure we're really stocked up on come Christmas, because this is gonna be great stocking stuffers. But also, just in general, look how cute.
It is so cute.
I just love it. Oh, well, you can't see the eyes, but
we can fix that.
You know, you get it. We'll have to fix up the display a little bit. They got knocked around in shipping. But last one we got is the Pusheen candy tins.
And is this the last of our candy?
this, I think, is the last of our candy. So at this point, we literally are just waiting for our business license to show up in the mail. And that should hopefully be here within the week. If it gets here before July 18th, we're just going to go ahead and throw up the signs and do a little bit of a soft opening. On July 4th, we're going to be doing a big booth. And we're going to try to get some video footage of that, kind of showing how that process works. We were invited to our town's 4th of July fest, and they have a really good turnout every month. Or not every month. Every year, and they said they wanted to waive the booth fee for us so that we could show up, basically just sell and advertise. So we'll get to go show up to that, and we will try to get some video of that so you guys can see how it goes.
Knocked around, that's a cute little guy.
Our last tins are these super adorable little Pusheen, and they have strawberry candy inside.
Ah!
Isn't that adorable?
So there's variety. It's not all the same flavored candy, so you can get multiple and still walk away with different candy.
And I was so worried about that when I was looking at these, because the first couple times I was like, well, if they're all mints, I mean, there's just not going to really be any reason to sell all that.
Yeah.
But they all have a different flavored candy, and I just think that once these are in the computer and on the shelves, it's really going to tie our candy section together. So once we get these in our computer and put on the shelves, we're going to give you a little preview of what it looks like. Guys, so I forgot to get a video of our candy section until just now. This is the next day. Obviously, all of the things that we, went ahead and showed you guys in yesterday's video during the unboxing, we've put on the shelves at this point, but I wanted to go ahead and break down for you what we actually put on the shelf right here. Now, this is our first actual candy order, so this is just kind of what we were able to get on hand while we were exploring suppliers, trying a few different suppliers. I didn't know how popular Mexican candy was going to be, but we had a group of teenagers come in today. They seemed to be very excited about the fact that there was some Mexican candy available, so that being said, I was really excited about that because I like Mexican candy. I'm excited to see that there's some interest here at least, and we'll go ahead and see how popular that is going forward. But otherwise, let me go ahead and break down for you what we put on this shelf. So up here, this isn't necessarily candy, so I'm not going to go through that too closely, but this is just food-related toys, and then up above our candy shelf we have food-related plush, just because I felt like it fit the theme really well. We'll go through our clip strips first. First, we do have some more plush again over here. Sanrio was highly requested. We have some E-Fruity pizza movie bags. I thought those were really cute, just a bigger thing to display. We have cotton candy. We have a couple different kinds of cotton candy. We have the Starburst and the Skittle cotton candy on the clip strip, but then we also have some Dr. Pepper cotton candy right here, and that has been going fast. We had 12 bags of that at one point, and it has really basically just disappeared as people have come in to explore the place and, try out a few things in the meantime. We do have another gummy pack here. It's a Taco Tuesday themed one. I just thought that the 2 gummy packs were a great thing to throw on the shelves as filler. These I have not tried yet. Actually, most of this stuff I haven't tried. I got it because there was a little bit more novelty value than what you typically see at a store. Arizona sour fruit snacks, mixed lemonade flavor. I'm really excited to share those with people. We've got some Zelda mints, some honey bear pops that I thought would come in a display and actually didn't, so I had to create a display for that. We have Five Nights at Freddy's pizza tins, as you guys saw, and down here we have a little bit more nostalgic candy. Laffy Taffy is a classic, obviously. We have some bazooka gum, rock candy on a stick. We got a nice variety pack here, different colors, different flavors. We have more classic gummy candies. Obviously, a lot of these are going to be some of our lower value candies for people to try. We wanted to make sure we had some affordable options here on the shelves for the younger kiddos who may not have much money when they're coming in. We have some Mike and Ike lollipop rings. I knew I wanted to do some kind of ring pops, but these definitely have more novelty value to them, so this is what we ended up going with. Some candy buttons. These, again, are more of a nostalgic candy, kind of like the rock candy and the bazookas. So we tried to keep those near each other, but again, the prices on these started to come up a little bit, so that's why we started to separate them. We have some Kids Mania candy, and this brand is definitely going to be, I think, one of our favorites for novelty candy. As you can see, you have a build your own candy necklace down here, jackpot, bubblegum-filled bulldozer, some slam dunk little bubblegum games. I think you press this guy right here and play the game. We have some candy cigarettes. Our Dr. Pepper fell down, so I'll fix that later, but we have some candy cigarettes. Those are a classic. We're already missing a few because people have come in and bought them. We have some Pusheen candy tins, our Dr. Pepper cotton candy, and up here we have some more common candies, but some different varieties. So Pop Rocks, very common, but I found cotton candy ones, and I don't see these up in the area anywhere, so I thought that was a good thing to add. We have some Pocky sticks. Again, we have some normal Pocky sticks in the area, but I never see cookies and cream carried, so I thought that would be a good thing to put on the shelves. Then we have some classic candies like the Sour Punch Sticks and the Fun Dip. Most people know what those are. We wanted to throw some recognizable brands on the shelf. Coming over here, we have a little bit more Kids Mania candy. This one is a sour flush, kind of like a dip candy. I love that it comes with 2 sticks. I just think that's great value for people's money, because most of these, especially the little Fun Dips, you get 1 little stick and you're out of stick before you are out of powder, so that's really nice. We actually have 2 boxes of that because I accidentally ordered 2, so we have 2 of those going on. We have some cotton candy gumballs. My mother-in-law came in today to get some of these, so those are already starting to go. Some Dragon Ball Z sensu beans. Michael assumes these are going to be very, very popular, and I've never seen the show, so I couldn't tell you for sure, but I think they'll do great just based off of the display and the fact that there's actually a good amount in here for the price. Next up, we have the Flash Pop Rings, another Kids Mania brand candy. I really do love the variety they have. They're all very novelty oriented, and I do love that the display flashes on this one because it's kind of hidden, so it draws your attention to it. Below that, we have some giant pixie sticks. These are a personal favorite of mine, and they were a great price, so that was a good thing to put on the shelf as filler. We have Viper Blast Sour Spray, and I haven't tried this, but it's on my list of things to try because I think it just is so cool. It's actually a really good size container and weight for the price, so I plan to try this at some point. I haven't yet. Next to that, we have a sour liquor. It almost looks like a roll-on deodorant, but it's just a sour candy. So we put the 2 of those together just because I thought it made sense. We also have, well, I guess I already showed you those. We have a couple different Mexican candies. These are just the ones that I commonly see. We were actually trying out a Mexican candy supplier that also sells the Kids Mania candies, and I've got a small selection of Mexican candy to try because people have had mixed experiences with this supplier, and I wanted to start with a small, low-cost thing to test the waters. This is what we got so far. There's a few other candies on their website that I'd like to expand with if we find that Mexican candy has a good market up in the area. But because we had a good experience with them, we're also going to be trying to order our Kids Mania candy from them in the future. Lastly, we just have this little section right here, so I'll go over what we have. We have all of the tins that I mentioned to you guys already previously in the video. Let me turn off this AC so you can actually hear what I'm saying. You've got these sweet shot candies. We got blue raspberry, and I think this is strawberry. It's just like a sour gel candy that comes in a shot. Again, we're mostly going for novelty here. Another thing to consider here, and this is a little bit of a unique problem to our situation, is the fact that we have this window right here. And that obviously casts a little bit of sunshine on this candy. So I had to be very selective with what I put here. As you can see, this gummy candy just kind of barely made the cut. But most of our meltable stuff, or things that I was worried would be an issue in the sun, got moved to that side. All of this stuff is more like gels, hard candies, things like that I'm not so concerned about. We have our classic soda fizzy candy. This is a favorite of ours, so we knew we needed to get that on the shelves for some of the kiddos here that haven't tried it yet. More gel candy, squeeze gel. This was more of a filler shelf item because it was a little less expensive when we were shopping. And then of course our Mexican candy selection. So at this point, I'm assembling our display counter and our back shelf for this. The 2 that we're using currently are loans from another business owner, and we were able to get our own so that everything will be put together and ready to go by the time we open. So that's what I'm working on. At some point I can make a video showing our toy breakdown if you guys want to see what kind of cards and toys and stuff we're carrying in the store. But that's our candy selection, and I'm very happy with it for it being our first little round of inventory. If you guys have suggestions of things we should carry in our candy section, totally open to hear it. I would like to ideally be ordering a different kind of candy every time that we do a inventory restock. Just kind of keep things fresh so people have a reason to keep coming in. So if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe and stay tuned for more content.